Number 10, General Motors, down 2% after failing to fully answer questions relating to the ignition switch defect that caused the recall of 2.6 million vehicles. GM will be fined $7,000 a day. Not a whole lot there, $7,000 a day.
It's chump change.
By NHTSA. 700, maybe GM would pay attention to. I don't know about
if it were 700,000 a day, that would be a different story,
yeah,
maybe. Well, they make, hundreds of millions of dollars a day.
Well, they also quibble about whether they've actually refused to answer the questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. 7,000. NHTSA could do better than that.
They could. Number 9, Bed Bath & Beyond up slightly. The home goods retail chain will post earnings after the bell. The company posted preliminary fourth quarter comp sales up 1.7%.
Number 8 is Procter & Gamble. Little change. Mars, the maker of M&M candies, will buy Procter & Gamble's pet food brands for $2.9 billion in cash. The brands include Iams and Natura, adding to Mars' pedigree and Whiskas. The transaction will be completed by the second half of the year.
All right, number 7, DirecTV, trading flat right now. The Weather Channel has been restored to DirecTV customers after almost a 3-month blackout from the TV provider. In the deal, the Weather Channel said it would cut back on reality programming, include more local weather, and allow DirecTV customers to watch from mobile devices. No financial terms were actually disclosed, though.
Number 6 is Intel up slightly. The world's largest microchip maker will cut 1,500 jobs as it closes its assembly and test site in Costa Rica. The company is seeking ways to reduce costs as the PC market shrinks for a third straight year.
Number 5, Constellation Brands is down 1%. The seller is Fedka Vodka saw a rise of as much as 4.8% due to the high demand for beer sales from its recently acquired Corona beer brand that fueled profits. But it didn't last long. During a conference call, the company cited brewery expansion project costs that were higher than estimated, and that first quarter net sales could be in the low to mid-single-digit range. That caused the stock to then drop to its lowest levels since February. So things look good looking back, but not necessarily as good looking forward.
Number 4, Toyota, down 1%. The car maker is recalling more than 6 million vehicles to fix a range of safety defects. The recall is one of the biggest ever in the automotive industry. We're going to have more on this story in the roundup in just a little bit because Matt's got lots of details for you.
Number 3 is Hershey, down 2%. The chocolate maker saw its biggest intraday decline since November. Hershey was also earlier downgraded from neutral to sell at Goldman Sachs.
Number 2 is Barnes & Noble. Those shares a little change, but according to Deal Reporter, the struggling book retailer may spin off its Nook e-reader division. Actually, it looks like the shares are up. Liberty Media dropped almost 91% of its stake in the company, which may make the spin off more feasible.
All right, here we are as this market climbs higher as we get close to the close. Our number 1 stock of the day, La Quinta, up nearly 4%. The hotel chain raised a lower than expected $650 million in its IPO. La Quinta is the 3rd lodging company that has been taken public by Blackstone in the past 6 months. La Quinta operates and franchises more than 800 hotels in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.